Are you curious about gardening? Are you intimidated by the fact that you don't know what's going on? Well, don't be, because neither do I. I am going through the motions so you don't have to. If you're interested in gardening, please follow my channel, subscribe, like, share if you see anything that you find interesting. If you have any tips for me, I am open to it. Welcome back, Green Thumbs, to another episode of the Weekly Garden Update. My name is John Moody, and this is the Johnny Learns Gardening YouTube channel. Let's do it. Alright, guys, time for another quick one. Yet again, I am pressed for time, and I have plans this weekend. Today's date is Tuesday, August 5th. It is 7:17 p.m. Just got home from work, just watered the garden, just picked up dog's stuff, and want to get this video out of the way because I'll be gone. We are going to Kalamazoo for a family reunion. Last weekend, I went to Mount Pleasant to pick up the children from the mother-in-laws. Let's get on with it. So, starting over here, since I have cleared up the jungle of radish pods, I feel like it is allowing the carrots and the beets to get more sun. So hopefully they will develop a little better. I intend to feed my garden today. So the jalapenos, Jorge, Jose, look at Jose go. I harvested some and brought some up to my mother-in-law's, and yeah, got some more to do. And Juanito, he's got some coming along. Yep. So the first time I harvested these, they were a bit too spicy, and I figured it would be the same when I brought it to my mother-in-law's, but they really weren't that spicy. So I don't know what determines the spiciness. Anyway, my plan is to pickle these. Should I quick pickle them, or should I actually ferment them to get the beneficial bacteria? Let me know in the comments. Coming down here to the watermelon, it is not doing too much. They're hanging in there. This guy I thought died. He's not really doing very well. I should just let him go. Let it go. Let it go. I don't know the rest of the words. But yeah, and this guy, he got up further along, but still not doing too much. So I have a backup plan. The tomatoes. Beefsteaks. Got a ripe one in there, as well as plenty of others. Yeah, this is the most that I've ever pruned and paid attention to my tomatoes, yet I still have stuff on the ground. That is not ideal. I will be doing what I can to fix that issue. More tying up, more pruning. Coming along here, my poor cucumbers. I don't know if it's from the inconsistent watering. I gave them a good watering before I left for Mount Pleasant. Look at this guy stealing my tomatoes. Get back over here, you little butt. Well, I hope you like green tomatoes. Coming back, yeah, as I was saying, I watered it really good before I left last weekend, so that was Friday, and I doubt it rained at all, and this is what it's looking like now. I did just give it a water, so hopefully they'll pull through. I intend to prune those dead leaves. Hopefully they will make a full recovery, but yeah. I got flowers, just no fruit. Looks like a little one was coming in right there. I want some cucumbers. So he just came over here, stuck his head through somewhere, and harvested a green tomato. Oh well. Wow, I just watered this. This was all full. and it soaked it up that fast. So the wife's cherry tomato plants, they haven't been doing the best, but looks like they're still trucking along. So that's wonderful. The kiwi plant is climbing, climbing, climbing. I wonder if the hot sun was deterring it, or maybe it just needed time. I don't know, but that's cool. It's coming along. The lavender growing, but still no flower. I did harvest some of the basil, regular basil, and black opal basil. I brought some to my mother-in-law, and hopefully they use it for something. But yeah, parsley actually looks pretty good. I still have yet to harvest any of that. Cilantro has gone to seed. I have not harvested any. Maybe I should plant some more so I could actually use it. Anyway, mint. I've never seen mint go to seed. My very first season, I couldn't get it to grow at all. Last season finally grew, and yeah, I don't remember it flowering at all. So I guess that's what the mint flower looks like. Focus. Focus. All right. And the blueberry plant, it has looked better. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Even Stitch gave up. More lavender over here. I probably should have separated them, but I didn't want to break up the roots. So they're growing, still just no flowers. And yeah, that blueberry plant didn't make it at all. Coming over here to the raspberry, same thing. It's really coming along. So I should probably do some research on what I'm supposed to do. The thorns, ow, actually get you, and it's not just on the stems, it's also on the leaves. Yeah, right up under the leaf. Be careful, watch out for those thorns. Coming over here to the other raised bed, I have harvested some corn. It was okay. One of it looked really good. What did I get? About 6 pieces? 7? 6 pieces, 7. 6 ears or 7 ears. I did the little test. I opened one up and pressed my thumbnail into it, and a milky residue came out. That's supposed to let me know that they're ready. So I don't know if they were just under fertilized, but yeah, they were just okay. They weren't like great. So I don't know if I waited too long or if I picked them too early. So I don't know. But very small, underdeveloped stock. And I have some over here. This guy looks really ready. He looks big, he looks plump. The silks are all brown. So this zucchini plant down here has a lot of male flowers. Finally, I'm able to distinguish between male and female flowers. I don't know why it's not developing any female flowers. So ultimately, this one was a dud, at least so far. And then I was noticing something weird on one of these other corn stalks. Oh, right here. What the heck is that? Can you see that? So that's on a corn stalk. Was that a wannabe ear? Or is that something trying to move in there? I don't know. But it's weird. So there's an ear right under it, but I just don't know what all that is. Anyway, moving on. The green beans are climbing. They've taken out a couple of stalks of corn. It is way up there and even hanging off. Some of that is going to the other side. And this guy is jumping from stalk to stalk. From here, branched out to this one, reached up to that one, and now it's on that one. So still no beans. But I am getting the flowers and the buds, so hopefully they'll be here soon. Last year, green beads did great for me. It was so cute. The first thing Amelia did when we got home was she picked some sugar snap peas. I don't know how many she got. I'm kind of over them, but looks like she missed a few. But that's okay. I have a lot actually. It's interesting how fast things develop because these were not here last time. When did I record? Last Thursday, so not even a week ago. And I'm still waiting on the pods. I have a few developing from this broccoli. I don't know if me moving stuff around, snapping things has hindered its development, but yeah, waiting on these pods. I just want to harvest some seeds. That's it. And this cabbage down here, I tried to pick off some of that dead leaves. Yeah, the head is not really a head. It's just loose cabbage leaves. So, I don't know. Can I still eat this? Probably, if I really wanted to. But I wanted my head. Failure. First time growing cabbage, and it's a failure. My potatoes in here. So, just skimming through some of the YouTube channels. I guess early blight is a thing. It's my first time growing potatoes. I didn't know that blight could get on it. Guess I really need to figure out what blight is. The only thing that I have association with blight are tomatoes. So I don't know if I'm identifying this correctly, but yeah. I believe it's a fungal issue. To my understanding, the fruit should still be good. It just makes it look ugly. It makes the leaves and foliage look ugly. Moving on. The other potatoes. So I've been talking about it for a while. I don't know if it's ready, but I want to say that I'm going to go for it today in this video. So if you guys have been watching this far, you guys get to see what's going on in the potato grow bags. Speaking of which, let's see if I can see it again. I was moving stuff around in here, and yeah, I saw a baby potato on the surface. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. So, yeah, there's a couple. So, looks really tiny. Maybe it should have been buried better, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And there's this. So, my neighbor gave me a couple of these blocks. I decided to put it to use to try to block this hole down here. I don't know if the dog knocked it over, probably. But then, just the other day, I noticed this big mound. Something's over here. I don't know what it is. I haven't seen anything. I am suspecting a groundhog. But groundhogs are fairly large, so I don't know. I didn't see anything, so I don't know what it is. And of course, of all the fencing, this is the most tight, so I can't see what's going on behind there. Hey, My neighbor gave me his watermelon rinds. Guess who's getting them? While I'm thinking about it, let's open this up. Oh, looks like I already put some in there. All right. Let's try this guy. Looks like I put some in there too. Totally did not even remember that. Well, fairly certain I didn't put anything in that one, but it's got too much going on and I don't feel like dealing with it while I'm holding the camera. Therefore, I haven't given the tumbler anything in a while. Let's check this out. So, grass clippings, leaves, they've pretty much broken down, but not really. You guys get the watermelon. It's hard to do this one-handed, but I did it. Closing that. Spin the wheel. All right, keep composting, guys. Yep, so these are my compost bays. That's all the zucchini and whatever else I cut off, I just threw in there. So they're breaking down, they're doing what they do. All right, moving on. I have not done anything with these radish pods. I cut them out the ground. I set them on the bench to dry out. They're definitely dried out. I recorded a seed harvesting video, but I didn't post it yet, so we'll see what goes on with that. But what I wanted to do today is compare and contrast. So I don't think that the variety really matters that much, but I plan to plant some things today. And I chose the purple plum radish. I have not opened it yet. This is from Seed Needs. I think I said in one of my videos I was going to post the affiliate link, but I don't think that I finished editing that video. So maybe in this one I will post the affiliate link. If you guys want some seeds, get it from Seed Needs, use my link so I can get paid. So anyway, I just wanted to compare what these seeds look like. Oh, all right. It's pretty close actually. So I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seeds. And then what I'm comparing it with is what's inside these pods. So I forget which variety of radish I planted. I believe I planted numerous, so I don't know which one exactly this was. But just opening the pod and getting out the seed, blank, no, it's in there. Something was in there. There it is. Yeah, very similar. What's in here? It's got to be more in here. All right. Actually, they look pretty close. So this is what I'm gonna do. These are the ones that I got out of the pod. Harvested whatever variety of radish. And these are what I got out of the packet. I am planting these right now, and I'm gonna get me some radish. This season I only harvested like one, and then I let everything else go to seed. I really hope my dog doesn't come get this. hard to do things with one hand. I need a cameraman. Anybody need a job? All right, we're back. I don't see that tomato he took. He must have ate it. It's okay for dogs to eat tomatoes, right? All right, back over here in Radish Corner. Pull this weed. Pull this. Excuse me, Mr. Beet. All right, dropped a couple. Just gonna make a couple holes. You don't have to go very deep. And dropping a couple seeds in each hole. All right, we'll see what happens. So, this corner, I have at least 7 or 8 radish seeds that I planted, and we'll see what comes up. Okay. All right, so this is some other stuff that I planted on planting. So I just looked up my first frost date for Detroit, Michigan. It's like October 15th. That doesn't seem right to me. It does get pretty chilly. So looking at the packet, something that I never really paid attention to before. This gets harvest in 90 days. So do I have enough time? August, September, October? Not quite. We'll see what happens. Doesn't hurt to try, right? Walk with me, talk with me. Yeah, very disappointed in this watermelon that's teasing, starting to grow. This is actually from seeds were harvested from the fruit that I actually got. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But yeah. That's where I'm going to put it. Right in the middle of all this. The struggle is real, folks. I'm actually using 2 hands. Forgive the shakiness. But yeah. All right. How far away does it need to be? So 4 to 6 seeds, about 3 inches apart, in hills 5 to 7 feet apart. Seedlings should emerge in 7 to 10 days. Excellent. Well, I don't have no hill. It's a raised garden bed. That counts, right? All right. So I don't want to mess with that. I still want to give it a chance. Let's go ahead and make my hole way over here. Should be far enough away. 1 inch. Is that about 1 inch? Sure. Snickers, get out of there, man. That's the seed. It's a different variety. Should I just plant one and see how it goes? Or should I do what I've been doing, planting a couple per hole? I will plant a couple per hole. I feel like I don't thin like how I should. So if both sprout, we'll see what happens. Moving on. All right. Next up, I got carrots. So same variety. out of the same pack. These guys didn't really do too much. How long to harvest? Let's check that out. 65 to 70 days to harvest. So I think I'm just gonna let these go. I've learned somewhere along the way that carrots are a biennial plant. So I think the purpose is if you want to harvest the seeds, you gotta wait for the next year. So if I leave those alone, I could do that with this. As far as this new batch, let's make a little, what do you call it? Trench? Oops. These are so tiny. I have so many seeds. There's really absolutely no reason for me to try to harvest seeds. Look at that. That just poured out. So I'm going to go ahead and plant them in. And I really feel like they needed to be thinned. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. And I have a lot more actually. I'm just going to randomly throw and see what happens. Chaos gardening, folks. Check out some of my old videos. I talked about it. All right. Finally, the last thing that I would like to plant today. Do you see those sticks in the middle? Little bamboo sticks that I got from Temu. They were holding up some spinach. The spinach came to be, but it bolted right away. So what does that tell me? What have I learned? That spinach is a cool weather crop, and it just got too dang hot. So let's go ahead and remove this and that and this. I don't have any instructions, so we'll see what happens. But I'm just gonna make another little trench right here. I have it in here. I am's what I am's. And I want my spinach. So, can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. Got 3 seeds right there. 1, 2, 3. Let's cover this up. Pat it down. All right. Just for fun, chaos gardening, just throwing it wherever, seeing what happens. All right, that's that. So I'm coming back to this because I forgot to show it to you. But this particular zucchini plant is the only one that's producing fruit. So can you see where I cut up a lot of the stems? Probably should have been closer to the base. But yeah, it has grown this far out. And yeah, I've gotten what, 3 or 4 fruit from this one plant. So that's cool. That's kind of what got me hooked. I don't know what's going on with those other guys, but yeah. Oh, didn't I say I was going to do a harvesting potato video? I will, I promise. But I want to make sure I get this watered in. So, if you've been watching this far, thank you. I appreciate it. Nothing has come to me in this video other than the Popeye song. What else did I do? Anyway. One fun thing that I like to do in my videos is quote movie lines, but they can't be any random movie line. It has to kind of make sense, has to go with what it is that I'm doing. If you've gone back to any of my other videos, take a guess. Leave the answer in the comments. I have my brother participating, I have his wife participating, and that's about it. But as you're watching, if you hear this bell ding, that lets you know that I just said a line from a movie. And all you gotta do is guess in the comments. All right, that's good enough watering for the seeds that I just planted. I'm nervous. Let's do it. All right. I just picked it up, obviously, and brought it to the bench so that we could see it better. But yeah, I got these grow bags from Temu. And the cool thing about it is, to my understanding, you're supposed to be able to peel this back. Of course you can't. Look at all the spiders. Little baby spiders, bigger spiders. All right, what's going on in here? Anything? So I don't know if I'm just supposed to pull a stalk out. Nothing happened. Yeah, I've decided that I don't need all these seeds. I'm just going to compost this. They will probably sprout. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. Oh, they're so tiny. It still smells like fresh potting mix. But yeah, in no way whatsoever are these ready. I don't know if I should be doing something else. But yeah, that's kind of sad. I was expecting something a little bigger. Oh well. Compost pile you go. So yeah, I don't know if I should add more soil. I don't know if that'll make a difference. But that's why I have all these leaves and stuff in here, was to add more organic material. All right. I guess I'll just go ahead and put it back. So I'm just relocating it to over here. My theory is it's not getting enough sunlight underneath the willow tree. So it's still kind of underneath the willow tree. But yeah. Just a size comparison from what I just pulled from that bag to what I see in here. I mean, they're still small too. But they were bigger than the other ones. Oh well. Here you go. This is more exciting. Let's harvest this ripened tomato. Just grab, twist, and pull. Looks beautiful. And I also heard that when they're starting to ripen, not all the way ripe, is the best time to harvest it. So these guys are big anyway. Yep, right when they're starting to turn that color is the best time. Awesome sauce. That is going to be it for today, folks. Thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please share if you think anybody would like these videos. Yeah, go ahead and try to watch some of the old ones. Hopefully I'll come up with some new ones. But yeah, guess those movie lines. All right, until next time, take care now. Bye bye then.